Hello everyone and welcome back to part 19 of my random reclassing round here of Fire Emblem the Shadow Dragon. Today we're gonna start up the 9th chapter of the game here, the Parathi Dragon. However, before we do, we gotta reclass a few characters here first, right? Kaisar, Red, and Roger there, yeah, so let's just start here at the top. And he can become a mercenary, fighter, a hunter, or a pirate, and a dark mage. Okay, let me just see here. Yeah, okay, so the only thing he cannot reclass into is a curate. Yeah, we have 3 out of 3 there, so... Okay, well, actually, he can't become one, so yeah, well, there you go. Well, let me just switch the view here now, then. There we are, so we're gonna type in mercenary. Mercenary, fighter, hunter. Alright. Hunter, and fighter. And then we have a pirate and a dark mage as well. Alright, dark mage and pirate. Okay, is that everything? Let me just check. Oh, that's right, we also have the knight class there. You know, I honestly would not mind if this guy turns into an armored knight. That would actually be kind of sweet here. But yeah, that's everything. Let's spin the wheel here. Okay, come on, knight. Well, it's not gonna be a knight, but it's gonna be a hunter, it seems like. You know, I don't mind that. The hunter class is quite solid, you know. Yeah, let's see. Back into the DS we go. Let's see what it looks like here. Well, not too bad in all honesty. Like, he's gonna lose some movement, gain some health, some strength. But yeah, he's gonna lose a lot of skill and speed. But, you know, he has good growths there in skill and speed already, and as a hunter, no doubt, it's still gonna be, well, at a respectable level there. So yeah, I think this will actually work out quite fine. And you know, once he promotes, well, then he can use swords again. So this is, in all honesty, quite fine, you know. Then, Red. Yeah, you can become a, well, either a Myrmidon, Mage, or a Curate. Okay. Myrmidon, Mage, Curate. Mirm, Mage, although, yeah, Curate, we can't have any more Curates, we are currently capped out there, yeah, we have 3 out of 3 Curates, so yeah, we're just gonna not write that one in. But then we also have Cavalier and Archer. Cav, Arch, and, yeah, that's all. Okay, so, let me just double check here, is everything recording properly? Yes, indeed, let's spin the wheel. Now, this guy, I don't really care what it turns into. Like, a cavalry would have been nice, but it seems like he's gonna turn into an archer here. Okay, well, you know, it's not the end of the world, but I really would have loved to have something else there. I'm gonna be honest with you, viewers. And you know, hold on a second, I gotta move my emulator video here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I could barely tell what was going on there. On the wheel side of things, you know, on the wheel screen, just whatever. Okay, here you go, you are now an archer, and he's gonna be at 3 speed at base. Yeah, there's just no way I'm leveling this guy up, you know what, I'm sorry, Red, I'm sorry. I might actually just go ahead and lose him on purpose, because he's taking up a valuable archer spot here, you know. I'm not even joking. Okay, well, next up is Roger, and he can become a, well, knight, mercenary, and a fighter. Okay, knight, mercenary, fighter. Knight, merc, fighter, and then we also have hunter, pirate, and dark mage. Hunter, pirate, dark mage. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. Well, we're gonna spin the wheel. Please stay AC Knight. Oh no. Oh no. Well, there you go. My Roger is gonna be completely screwed on over here. That's lovely. You know what? That is just freaking lovely. Well, let's see here. What's the damage? Oh, okay, wait, actually, we're full on Dark Mages, so you know what, we get to spin again, holy crap, am I happy. We're gonna go back here then, and spin the wheel, and actually I should have removed the Dark Mage, yeah. Okay, well, oh well. No matter, okay, well, a fighter. I'm not too hyped about that, I gotta be honest. But, you know what, it could have been worse. Could have been a Dark Mage. So, yeah, let's see here. Fighter. He's actually gonna gain a buttload of speed. Huh. You know, this actually doesn't look all that bad. I do believe, though, that Roger has a 0% defense growth as the fighter class, which isn't great, but his health ought to be very high. And, yeah, you know, with 12 speed at base, that's not bad, even though his speed growth is probably going to be at about, well, 15 to 25%, maybe. I don't actually know, but yeah, it's not going to be high. But he's not god-awful, I'll say that much. Heck, I might even give him a chance here on this map. Let me just quickly find him here. Where the heck is he? There, Roger. Convoy. Let's retrieve an Iron Axe for him. And then we also had, well, Kaisar, yeah. Bring out a bow for him, if I have any. I don't, okay. We actually gotta hit up the armory then. Buy a regular bow for him. Let's see. Here we go. 440 gold, ouch. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm very low on money right now. I gotta be careful with how much I spend here, you know, until we get more. So, yeah, everything is looking good here now. So, I guess before we head on the inside of the next map, I'm just gonna show off the characters that I've picked out here, and I've fixed up everybody's inventory. As you can see here, Marth is holding onto the 11 sword there, which we got at the end of the, well, previous map there. Sheila is the same, Abel is the same, Barst, I traded off one of his hand axes there for a steel axe. Ogma is the same, Drog, I believe, is the exact same as before. And then we have Lena here, Navarre, Merrick. Yeah, I believe all these characters are exactly the same. This guy I gave a steel axe. Julian now holds the killing edge and an additional iron sword. Wolf is the same, and yeah, here obviously we have Kaisar, and we can bring 2 more units. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually gonna try Roger out here. I'm not super excited about him, but you know, the 12 speed base there is not bad whatsoever, and you know, he has 24 health, so he could actually turn into something nice here. I think he's worth trying to invest in at the very least, you know, before giving up. Heck, maybe we could even bring Red, you know. His speed is at 3 currently. But, I mean, he has a 40% speed growth as a Myrmidon, and I think he will be at like 50% as an archer, so, you know, maybe it's not all that bad if he can just level up a little bit. You know, I said before I was just gonna kill him on purpose, but you know what, now I kinda wanna see if I can make him work here. So, you know what, I'm actually gonna see if we can't level him up here. Let's just buy him an iron bow, and then we're gonna save and head on inside here. And, you know what, let me do one more thing. I'm also gonna hit up Wendell here and take some of his stuff away. Where is he? Where is the man? There he is, okay. He's dude, I, for the life of me, could not find him there. I might just have to cut out there whilst looking for him. Okay, let's see. Save. Okay. And, yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about my character's positions here. Yeah, I know that there are thieves on this map, but I think we'll be fine. We have the warp staff if I need to use it, you know. And also, I have been studying the map a little bit, so I kind of know what I'm doing here. Interlopers, barbarous filth. They dare dig their heels and hooves into this hallowed ground. I mean, I will kill them for this, one by one, and then turn the crimson grass beneath them into their pyre. Well, there you go. Yeah, the only thing I did here in preparation for this map is I put Julian right over here so that he can quickly get to this store. You see we have these 2 chests over here, and there is a thief, yeah, down here, who's probably gonna run for the door there if you're not fast, so yeah, but that shouldn't be any issue, you know, to get here. Mainly what I'm worried about is this town. This thief will be there within a few turns, so I actually gotta haul ass up there, and we also have a pirate guarding that particular village. Although, of course, he's very slow and... yeah, I don't know. The enemies on this map actually are not that bad. You have a few hard hitters here. Like, most importantly, yeah, this guy here. The Devil Axe guy. We gotta be very careful of this guy. He could actually take somebody out if I'm unlucky here. Or if I don't pay attention. But yeah, this chest room here too is what I was talking about before, where I might need to use the warp staff, because yeah, you have to run a long way to get there, and I actually don't know where this thief is gonna run. So, you know, I'm just gonna run normal here for the time being, and then if I need to use the warp staff, well, then I will. So yeah, how does that sound for a strategy here? But yeah, I think we're just gonna speed up here whilst I move. And there we are. Let's see what the enemy does. Okay, well, they're scrambling about here. Okay, and that thief is actually going for the village. Alright, well, as you see here, or as you probably saw, I mean, I just started around here with Merrick just to, well, safeguard this village, you know. I have no doubts that he can actually quite easily fight anything up here. I mean, just look how strong my Merrick is. He's just ridiculously, well, almost overpowered at this point. Yeah, he barely takes any damage. I just wish I had a vulnerary on him. I do believe I never gave him one. Or, no, actually, he does have one. Well, there you go. Okay, well, this should be no issues for him then. He can probably just take this pirate out here on the next turn and then just run down and pick off this thief here and, you know, get down here. Yeah, as long as he has vulneraries, he should be able to last for a while, even though there are gonna be pirates from these forts here. Yeah, I actually looked up the reinforcements on this map, and luckily they have reduced the amount of turns that they spawn from, or yeah, that they spawn from the NES version there. Yeah, so they're only gonna be spawning for a few turns, like 6 turns or so, or something like that. I actually don't remember, but yeah. It's not gonna be very bad, so we should be able to get done with this map within a timely fashion, is all I'm trying to say here. Now, just gotta be careful here so we don't walk into any traps. And that was my phone. There you go. Okay, I actually went and muted it. So, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I hate it when my phone starts going off here midst episodes, but you know what? When it happens, I guess. Dude, hold on a second, guys. Okay, there we are. Turns out I didn't properly mute it. What the heck? But now, it's 100% muted. So yeah, so sorry about that. Alright, let's see. Raja, you come on down here. We're gonna do some fighting with you, and actually, maybe we wanna give him the sharp rock axe. I mean, Cord here now is more than skilled enough to fight without it, so yeah, I do believe that that is indeed a good idea. But yeah, we're gonna need to have to trade it over on the next turn, yeah. Let's see, come on over here. Barst and Wolf, I think, yeah, I'm just gonna send him over here. I don't actually know where I need him, but, you know, we have Abel and Kane here on this side. That's good enough. But yeah, we're gonna speed the rest of this turn up here as well. And here we are. Okay, let's see. Oh, what the heck, dude? They move so far. Even on mountains here. And did I just... well, I just lost Red. What the hell? Well, that's unfortunate. I was honestly gonna try and level him up, but yeah. He's dead already. What the heck? You know, I could just reload, like, back... yeah, like back as I did with Bars there, but, you know, in all honesty, maybe it's just for the better that he's gone. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him be dead. Just whatever. Yeah, he could have turned out into a nice sniper there if I had just managed to keep him alive, but yeah, it was, well, you know, once again, just not meant to be. Prince Marth, I am George, an Arcanaean sniper. I fought to defend our palace from Duru, but the enemy's strength was too great. We lost and I was captured. Thankfully, they are not half as bright as they are strong. Okay, and I managed to slip away when they were not looking. I heard you were on your way to Pirathi and that Princess Nina was with you, so I came here to offer my help. Let me fight with you to save my land, and I will use the silver bow here to shoot your... to show you my marksmanship unlike any you've ever seen. Okay, well that's nice. Now we have Yorkshire. Probably not going to be using him. I don't really like him here in the first book. Like in book 2, in, well, the new Mystery of the Emblem, you have... well, actually, it works differently here. But yeah, in book 2 of Mystery of the Emblem on the SNES, you have, well, stat boosting marbles there, which, well, with those items you can actually make him work. But here in book 1, I just don't really care for him. He's just a weak pre-promote, in my opinion. I do know that some people like to use him, but I'm just not one of those. On the NES version, however, I do think he still holds some merit, because in that version, well, as far as I remember, he has very high weapon level and even excellent weapon level growth, so he can very easily wield the Parthia bow there. So, yeah, in that sense, he's nice, you know, he doesn't require a whole lot of investment in that one, so, yeah, he's not all bad, especially not on the NES version, but, you know, I digress, I'm not gonna be using him. Yeah, but I am very thankful he came here with some additional bows for our army, so there is that. And, oh wow, look at this, my Merrick has 14 freaking defense now, and 30 HP. Yeah. With 14 defense, like, regular enemies can't really hurt him anymore. He's pretty much immune. He's just out of control, that Merrick. Very nice. And what do you know, here we got some money. 15k, and it's a medium beyond. Was the last one's a small one then, because that one only fetched 10,000 gold, you know, quote-unquote only. Okay, well, let's see here, we gotta fix this. Let's not lose more units here now. I wouldn't mind having Kaisar going back here to fight, but yeah, let's see. What the heck, Ogma, you're just way too strong. Shida, do we want to use you for this then? Yeah, she's my, well, up-and-coming regular archer here, yeah. She's definitely gonna be nice once she promotes into a sniper. Yep. The only thing that's a little bit unfortunate is, well, since Shida already has such high, well, growth in terms of speed, like, the sniper class doesn't really provide that much or that many stats for her. Like, I do believe you get 4 or 5 speed when promoting a regular archer to a sniper, but, you know, she's easily gonna be maxed out in speed either way, so one of the biggest stat gains there is just kinda going to waste, you know. Is it a big deal? No, not really, but something to keep in mind there, is all I'm saying. You know what, I'm gonna survive with 1 health here on Lena, you know what? Go ahead and shoot him, and then maybe Kaisar can swoop on in here and finish him off. And you know what, we also gotta check here so that she doesn't die. Yeah, I seriously don't want to lose Maria here, or Maria Lena. Here, Kaisar, can you... Oh no, he's way too weak. Okay, Well, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to send somebody else to deal with him. But, over here, I would like to, let's say, put Barst here. Then, we gotta make sure this mage is not within striking distance here of Roger. Yeah. But yeah, surely this pirate is gonna go for him, right? Gonna try and get him some good experience here. And yeah, I mean, 12 speed. He's actually gonna strike twice. Oh, wait, this is a Devil Axe guy. Wait. Am I fine? Oh, 29 attack. 24, I die. Right on the dot. Can I save him somehow? How tanky are you? 6 defense. Oh my god, dude, how sloppy is this? I just said I need to be careful of Devil Axes, and what do? I go and get myself killed by one. Could I... Yeah, we can probably fix this though. Oh my god, it's all gonna come down to a hand axe throw here. If I hit here with the hand axe, then I can warp somebody else in and finish him off. Yes! Okay, okay, we can fix this. We can actually fix this. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to use one of my precious warp staves here. Oh, wait! This lady's gonna die. Oh my god. Jesus, yeah, I gotta save this lady too. Oi, oi, oi. Well, oh, freaking well. So, yeah, he's dead. Oi, oi, oi. You don't want to lose him. Oh, nay. I was actually looking forward to using him. What happens if I... Oh, yeah, no, I can't. I can't save him. 9 speed. Does he shoot twice? I doubt it. What does he steal? What does a Devil X weigh? I don't know. And I can't look at mine. Well, isn't that just friggin' fantastic? Okay, well, you know what? This is just awesome. Once again, I don't even know what to say. This has been a very sloppy episode here. He's just gonna have to dodge. 100% hit rate. Oh, he killed himself! He killed himself with the Devil X! Oh my god, that is hilarious! Dude! That was insane how lucky I got. And please, Cord, don't tell me you're about to die here. You better be fine. Okay, yeah, he's fine. Holy crap, dude, that was hilarious. I just saw the 100% hit rate and I was like, okay, well, there you go, he's dead. And then he takes himself out. Holy crap, was that lucky. I wonder what the odds were that he killed himself. I mean, the enemies have 0 luck, right? So I think there's like a 20% chance they hurt themselves, so maybe it wasn't that lucky. But still, you know, it was not in my favor. And here we have a goddess icon. Dude, that is actually nice. I'm gonna give this to... let's see, who do we have here that needs luck? Honestly... Wait, here, what are we gonna send away? Just this. I think I'm gonna give it to Roger here. He does have 80% luck growth, so maybe it's wasted to do that. Oh no, Drog, of course. Drog has got to get it. Oh my god. Either Drog or we save it for Astram. He also needs it, but then again, we don't know what Astram is gonna turn into, so let's not save stuff for him. But holy crap, was that fortunate. You know what? The game actually took pity on me. It said, you know what? You're playing like a dumbass right now. Let's even things out here a little bit. And you know what? I thank you, Shadow Dragon, for taking pity on, well, an old gamer here. So there you go. Okay, well, well. As I typically say, sometimes you'll win, sometimes you lose, and today I definitely won. No doubt about that. You know, I guess I lost red there, but yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, definitely could have. And you know, what do we want to train on, Merrick? I kind of want to train with lances. Like, silver lances are cheaper than silver swords after all. Yeah, but they only have javelins. But is that such a bad thing though? Not really. I mean, yeah, this way he's gonna attack me on the next turn, but I'll still get to, you know, fight back here. So yeah, it's actually quite fine. Okay. And yeah, he's definitely threatening this chest here. You know what, we're gonna need to use the warp staff if I actually want to get it here. So yeah, on the next turn, we need to send somebody very strong down there. Somebody who isn't gonna die whilst being alone there for a while. I honestly wish I could have warped Merrick there, but yeah, no. That's not gonna be possible. And you know, here, just try for that. Here, pop the goddess icon. Now, finally, Doga here has some luck. At 5 luck, he's not completely lost here, you know. He can actually get away now. You know, trying to tank a little bit. He's still not tanky, don't get me wrong, but yeah. He's not gonna be sent flying here by a single blow anymore. Which is all I really ask off of him here. And now, we need to heal this guy up. Jesus, that actually kind of scared me. He was very close to dying. Yeah, I just kind of moved recklessly there when I tried to save Roger there. Okay, let's see here. We have a crap ton of guys coming. Okay, but at the very least, Abel is out of range. Yeah, a steel axe on this guy. He's quite tough. Wait, so what if I... we could probably make a wall here, you know? Probably. Here, Roger, if you fight, will you... Well, he can't kill... Oh, man, I still haven't traded on over the rock block axe there. Well, damn it, man. Really screwed up here. Let's just do this then. I think this is safe enough here. Yeah. Had he missed there, I would have just taken the kill on Barst instead. But now, Roger, if you sit here, let me just check. Yeah, it's all good. Now, Roger, if he misses... well, actually, no, this is a bow guy, dude. Yeah, it's actually quite fine if you miss, but yeah, he hit. That's very neat. Or very good. Yeah, we just gotta make sure we give him the rock block here. ASAP. And now, we will have Kaisar safe here as well, I hope. Yeah, just barely. Okay, who hasn't moved here? Okay, yeah, I always forget which button cycles through all my characters. It's the left bumper button. Okay, let's see here now. Roger, oh damn it, but he hits twice, that's nice, okay. Good job there. He's actually gonna be very easy to level up here at the beginning, you know. Just because of his high speed. He should be able to score some kills. If you can just give him the rock block axe there, anyways. So, yeah, I'll make sure I do it here now on this turn. And look at this Merrick, he's just kicking ass. What the hell, yeah. I'm so freaking happy we have him. And, okay, let's not forget to warp. Let's do it right now before I forget. Who is gonna get warped? Ogma, maybe? Yeah, how speedy are you? 12. Yeah, if I warp Ogma here and he shoots, then the thief is gonna run down here, then I can run down again and shoot. But if I miss, then yeah, I'm gonna be off of the chest spot here and he's gonna be able to loot it. Yeah, no. Okay, let's not warp a archer. Maybe we should just warp Barst. That will severely weaken me though. But, you know, we do have Draw here, yeah. We do have him. Okay. Here's the warp. He doesn't reach anyone. Oh, jeez, dude. Okay, well, now it's getting scary here again. 22 damage. 19, okay. I actually survived. Or survive. Well, okay, here. Yeah, Ogma will actually be able to help out down there. We could also, yeah, try and use Kaiser here. But before I do, okay, yeah, he should be safe here. Nothing can shoot over the walls, even if there is something hidden there. There you go. And now, I guess we're just gonna heal on up Roger here. Yeah, Barst, I guess. Yeah, holy crap, how should I do this? Cord, can you actually kill this man? First of all, Abel, are we sure you survive here? 3 defense, 22 attack, so he's gonna hit for 19. We have 20 health. Very nice. So, here, we need to heal on up Cord. I guess you could warp Cord as well, you know what? That also works out. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. He's not as good as Barst though. But, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here, Ogma, can you help out down here, or are you just gonna deal too much damage? He certainly is, but it can't really be helped. Like, yeah, without the sharp rock axe there, Roger cannot be trusted. to handle any killings here, you know. And speaking of the shop rock, we're gonna need to leave it here before we are teleported away. Actually, he might need it where he's going. Yeah, he's just gonna have to be fine. Hand it over, wait, and let us warp. Yeah, I actually don't know what is in this chest, but hopefully it's worth it. I mean, it is very far away, so it stands to reason it's gonna be something good, right? Hopefully a stat booster. Okay, but let's see here. Level up for Navarre. HP magic. Well, you know what? Excellent level up. I cannot believe he has the same, well, total magic as Lena, even though she has a 45% magic growth. But then again, he's level 16. She's like level 8. Yeah, actually, I can totally believe it. Or no, she's level 10. What the hell? But even so, he's 6 levels above her. So, there you go. Here, come on down there, and then Shida. Where do we put you? Maybe here. Block the coast, I guess. Yeah. This guy hurts, but she's quite tanky. She's fine. Now then, Drog. Head on back out on the field. Yeah, he's so nice now. Actually, let me see here. Okay, he's slowed down by 3 points by the steel sword here, but who cares? Like, he's still at 17. Look at this though, 3 attack with his steel sword. I mean, 13 attack. He's so gosh darn weak. You're really gonna step it up here soon, Drog, my man. I don't really know what else to say here. Actually, should we give him the killing edge? I guess I will. He just needs one more weapon expertise level up, and then he'll be able to wield it there. And yeah, I guess he can sit here. And you know what, we need to end the episode here very soon. Yeah. I'm just gonna play it very safe, position myself right there, and let's just move with these guys. I honestly kind of wish that I hadn't, well, gone here with Wolf. He's certainly not necessary for these guys, like, yeah. Instead, they are here on their own little adventure, you know. But eventually there will be enemies, well, reinforcing, so I mean, I guess at that point it will be nice to have a healer down here, because, well, Core is here now too, so he's gonna be able to participate in the fights here. So, okay, you know what, it actually pans out okay here in the end. Should we just play one more turn here? I think I will. Let's see what the enemy does. Okay, Abel. Ouch. Yeah, that really hurts, but it's fine. And of course, these guys are gonna go for Merrick, but yeah, he's just gonna kick their asses. Yeah. And we're probably gonna need to take out another Javelin for him here in a second. I really wish Marth could have reached the enemy there. Actually, he can with the Levin sword, but you know what? Let's not waste the Levin sword here. Yeah, that's a little bit silly. Here, just stash away the vulneraries and get a Javelin if I have any. Yeah, here we go. Oh wow, I mustn't forget about the Rider's Bane. That is super nice for Merrick, you know. Okay, but he can't read it yet, but he'll soon be able to. You know what? Screw the vulnerary. This guy doesn't need them. Not on this map anyways. These guys are just way too weak, and you know what? We can just sit here. Yeah. Holy crap. And did you see that? Wait. Huh. I swear I had 75% hit rate when the hunter was shooting at me, but then when I got up in melee, I had a, well, an 80% hit chance. I wonder if your hit rate gets lower if you're further away. It kind of seems like it, unless I just didn't see that properly, you know. That could also be the case. Alright, well, you know, this is good enough, I'd say. Let's just toss from here first, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But we got a weapon level up. Very nice. But you know what? It is high time we end this episode here. I'm gonna take myself a short break, and then we'll be back here and tackle the Pyrathy Dragon here. And, well, actually, we're gonna need to grind out the reinforcements first. But, yeah. Lots of fighting to be done here. Lots of experience to be had. Hopefully, we can get some nice experience onto Roger there. Once the reinforcement starts coming, I'm gonna make an effort to get him, well, up there. A few level ups, and same goes for Kaisar. And yeah, I guess rest in peace, rather. I say as I shrug my shoulders. See you guys next time.